What is going on, guys? This is Dylan from We The Coasters. We're checking on into Universal Orlando Resort. Lots of updates to show. Let's get started. As you know, today is April 1st. April Fool's Day is here, but a movie just came out today, as the beginning of this recording, is the new Super Mario Galaxy movie. So there's a really cool photo op that's right over here, as you can see. And they have promotional stuff all around everywhere, as you can see. So at the time of this recording, like I said, it just came out, so lots of big things that are happening. So Universal is promoting the heck out of this movie like you wouldn't even believe. So there it is. That's really cool how they have this here. I will be seeing it with Lynn next week, so while we're here at Cinemark. So that'll be really, really cool. So I want to show that off. It's been really, really cool to see everything that's going on by, and I love how Nintendo, they have been absolutely promoting like crazy. So that's really, really cool. Cannot wait to see the movie though. I've heard many good things so far. Also, I would like to say the warmer weather has definitely been showing on up. We're getting our classic Florida weather, but because April is now here, keep in mind between now through October, this is a sign where the classic Florida weather kicks in, i.e. it's definitely going to get a little bit more muggier than ever, and normally a certain time frame will come around and thunderstorms. So make sure you watch your weather while you are here, and that way you're prepared whenever you plan your trip to Universal Orlando Resort, you know what's going on. This is really, really cool. So the person who is doing this over here, he is making a minion out of the water that's over here. So it's actually really, really cool that they're showcasing this. And it's perfect because of the sun. You can actually see how awesome this looks. They've also done a few other things over here on the side too, which is super, super cool. That is awesome. I love it. But of course, oh, that's Harry Potter right over here. I was wondering what that was at first, but I moved to the right area. And you see, then there's Bob. But there is another reason as to why we're here. I've heard some reports saying that the Lost Continent may start becoming deconstructing. So we'll see if that's the case. And if it is, well, it's gonna be sad. I've been a person who's been coming to Universal Orlando for a long, long time, since 2002. And I remember Lost Continent during its heyday, especially when they had Merlinwood, when they had Dueling Dragons and Flying Unicorn around there. So you can tell, I went there at the right time when that happened. And of course, I've been around when Harry Potter took over Merlinwood, and then Lost Continent just slowly and steadily just started to close one by one. Sinbad Sun Show, and then of course Poseidon's Fury, and then the shops all around near the Sinbad area, and the only technical attraction that's left is the Mystic Fountain. That's it. Everything else is all shops and dining. And to be fair, the dining at Lost Continent is the best in the park. Honest opinion. I love Fire Eaters. It's probably my favorite quick serve in all of Islands of Adventure. And the Buffalo Chicken Stingers and the Gyros, man. Oh man, too good. So we're definitely gonna eat there for sure for lunch. And then of course, Mythos is an excellent restaurant that's out there. I do like it a lot. I don't think it's the best, but I definitely think it's one of the better ones that is around Universal Orlando overall. So right now, it is currently 11:33. So I believe the pass holder entrance is open still. I could be wrong, but hopefully it is. So I am not going to want to wait out there, man, because it is also Easter weekend. So it's definitely going to be a little bit more crazy than out there. Also, they got park information with the QR code right over there, and a team member there to explain everything about Universal Orlando. So that's neat. Well, lucky me. The pass holder entrance was open still, so that's very good to see. And there's a bit of a bonus. Remember about the Mario Galaxy movie that's out? Take a look at this. So they have a thing for Fandango, where you could join now and get 2 free movie tickets to watch the movie. So thanks, Universal and Fandango. You guys are awesome. So, of course, with no way getting into the park, that means obviously it's open. And some work still going around on the Confisco outside area there. Incredible Hulk going in the background right over there. Lots of people wearing the buttons today for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever been here with a movie premiere that's like this. I think actually, no, last time I had this happen, I'm going to show my age here, was when Shrek 2 came out. And they made a big deal out of that with the attraction too. Yeah, I know, a throwback and a half, Shrek 2. All right, So we are making our way through port of entry, heading into Seuss Landing, and we're gonna head over to Lost Continent. So let's skip the walking and let's head into Lost Continent. Actually, oh my goodness, that's Hogwarts Castle. You can see with the scaffolding up there. I don't know well you can see it through there, but wow, I cannot wait to see that up close. Alrighty, here we are entering the Lost Continent, and I do want to mention they took out the big things here that would go around the bridge, because these are obviously brand new boards that are here, because they used to have these big like bumps, like the center things are right over here, and now it's all flat boards. So that probably is a sign that this is going to be soon, you know, going bye-bye there. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be seeing this here too. No fire. That's a starting sign. There you go. Water's going off on the waterfall here, but not all of the waterfalls you can see. It's partial, so I'm very, very concerned because, you know, eventually it is going to be going away soon. And how many times will we see the facade of Poseidon's Fury? How much longer on that? So yeah, Lost Continent is definitely very busy out here. Lots of foot traffic going around through the area. So I do wonder though, how much longer on time will this land have? And there we will be eating in just a little bit. But I just want to see if it is true about the theater area though. All Eve's Mystic over here, where they had the boutique, excuse me, where they had the shop over here, that has closed down for good. And then here, the Mystic Fountain is going, but I don't see any cranes and stuff around the area. Well, at least I don't see anything torn down yet. At least that I'm noticing. However, they do have temporary screens right over here. I don't want to go too far in to get myself in trouble, but oh, actually, wait a second. Oh, I don't know. I can somewhat see one of the things over there. There is a bit of an opening. Like I said, I don't want to get too deep in there for obvious reasons, but from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like the case that they're doing any work today. So I'd say maybe next week they may start. So at least for right now, it's still here. And they do have these over here too, but again, for how long? I know there's dirt that's technically over here. So I don't know, but man, you wonder though, this whole area soon defunct. All right, chicken stingers. We're over here at Fire Eaters. Get your meals here when you can, man. Once it's gone, it's gone. Look at chicken stingers today, so I'm gonna enjoy it. Go from there. So while the crowds are over here at Seuss Landing, I did want to say that they also had changed the menu for Fire Eaters, and the edible cookie dough thing is gone, as well as the chili dog and all that. So the only things that are there is the gyro, the chicken fingers, the chicken stingers, and the chicken stinger gyro. So and a few other things too, but like, yeah, a lot of changes there. And I mean, thankfully, at least the gyro is still there, and the chicken stingers, because those two are the two big standouts there. But yeah, that sucks though. But the food was good. Well, the food was good until a little black bird knocked the fries off my plate, so that sucks. Oh my goodness. High in the Sky Seuss Trolley train ride is 45 minutes. Wow. Maybe it's time that I try this Crunch Bunch ice cream bunch. Yeah, let's do it. So I had to walk back into port entry, and apparently the All Hallows Eve Lost Emporium is now over here in this particular spot, where if you notice very carefully, they now have Halloween Horror Nights 2026 shirts that are also here. It's crazy how they transformed this entire spot that's right over here, as you can see, in this spot. So the fact that they took this over, that I did not expect that at all, but I'm not going to be upset about it here. That's fantastic. Lots of props also shown over here. Get hot sauce things over here and shirts and everywhere. It's cool though. Neat. Well, they do have also this set up here in the port of entry area here. They're getting ready for Grad Bash. That's going to be coming up very, very soon. So keep keep an eye out during your visits here with Universal Orlando when Grad Bash will be. That way you know when park hours are, everything else included. You get the gist. So it's funny how you can hear the music. You can see all the buoys out here. WeTheCoasters got the queue line right out here. They're using extended track over here. There's that scaffolding for Hogwarts Castle just right over here to the right where that gray is. It's so weird because like normally you'd see it all uncovered. You see the normal castle, but just it's all covered up because they're working on the castle, which is absolutely insane. But it needs it though. It definitely needs a good paint job. The Florida sun though is no joke. A lot of the paint can really fade out easily. And you know, that's really good. That shows the investment really kicking in by Universal. Now I hope it could be done for this, if you know what I mean. Especially on the other side. This side looks decent. The other side, not so much. So I know we're getting into that like latter end of the day right now. We haven't really done any attractions. We've just been walking around, checking some stuff. It's about 1:30 right now, 1:14 to be exact. So I'm curious to see what's going on. It looks like someone is getting ready to do a bit of a photo shoot, at least right over here where the setup is, for where the Hulk does its launch, heading into its iconic Cobra roll into the vertical loop element there. Or over here, either one. Speaking of which, oh wow, I see WeTheCoasters going by with it too. Such a great ride. I believe Hulk right now is at a 45-minute wait, so we'll probably come back a little later on. I'm gonna see what Dr. Doom looks like there. Dr. Doom's Fearfall, currently a 25-minute wait. I'm gonna test out Single Ride for this. And speaking of which, with villains, Dr. Doom himself and Green Goblin doing meet and greets. I've always loved this area because you go from the hero area to like the gritty evilness that goes on by. It's super cool. I love it. All right, let's test out Single Rider. Alrighty, so Dr. Doom, I did not even wait 5 minutes. That was beautiful. Literally, as I hopped in the line and just got to the chain, literally was like, okay, hop on, sweet. And then waited like, I don't know, like a minute or two because of the cycle. And then going from there. So, let's see what Spider-Man is. I believe it says it is a 50-minute wait. I'm just gonna double check and see, which, no, it is 55 minutes. So I came close. Anyways, let's continue onward. You can see it for the Pass Member Lounge, the leg is working. So I just always want to tell that because I know for so long the leg was not working, but it's good to see that the leg's working here though. So over in the Pass Member Lounge, we have some exclusive merchandise that's right over here. So you can see they have some headbands from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World stuff here. Fanny packs, got some really cool shirts right here. I love this one a lot. It's inaugural Park Guest Section B Jurassic Park shirts over here. The Jungle Roars, excuse me, ugly sweater. That's actually cool, $85 though. And then this is my favorite that I'm seeing here. This is all throwback stuff. So they have tank tops right over here. Throwback stuff with the original Kong sign, the Back to the Future sign, the ET sign, and the Jaws sign over here. With the Universal Orlando annual pass holder, summer of 1990. And they have it also in a gray tank top as well as a blue shirt right over here, and then that's about it. Also have a really cool jacket that's right over here, as you can see. But you also get this separately. That is cool. It's $18, but oh man, you hit me in the feels, Universal. Looks like the water is not on again over here where the pipes are at, and the Viking ship and the Flash Gordon area. So, I mean, you can imagine how hot it is out here. You'd think they'd have it on, but I guess not. Are they Canadian all of a sudden? I don't know. Looks like Blondie's has reopened finally. Remember last time I was here, it was closed. So they have also upgraded the menu over here and replaced some stuff over here. So I'm gonna take a look real quick. So in case you're wondering, yes, the Dagwood is still here. They do have the Mr. Julius Caesar Dither's Chopped Italian Sandwich. Lou's Barbecue Pork Sliders is also here. Then you have Daisy's Mac and Cheese Bowls with the pulled pork on one, classic bowl on the other, and the cheeseburger one that's over there. And for the sides, they have Southern Red Bliss Potato Salad, Creamy Coleslaw, Colossal Kosher, and Dill Pickle. And then there's also Lay's Potato Chips over here. So this place right over here is normally where you get sandwiches and subs and whatnot. That normally is over here. But I actually have never eaten here, and I'm not into the Dagwood because there's a lot of things I'm just not into and all. But I'll definitely have to come over here for the mac and cheese bowl for sure. So I'll have to keep that in mind next time I ever come here in the future. For desserts, I noticed they have a s'mores cookie over here, a chocolate chip cookie, and a fruit bowl over here. So, maybe in the future. But right now, my focus for food is on Lost Continent for obvious reasons. But maybe once Lost Continent's no more, maybe we'll give this a shot. Well, in case you're wondering to see the line on the left, that is Single Rider. I cannot believe Spider-Man has Single Rider again. Of course, it'll be during the busier times, but they have it though. That's good to see. Anyways, took care of that earlier today. That was a lot of fun. That was great. Spider-Man is always that one ride where it's like, no matter what, when I'm here at Universal Orlando, I have to do it at least once. It's definitely that one attraction for sure. So I'm very happy I get to do this over and over there. Anyways, let's continue onward with our day. Well, as you can see, first time I am riding for the year, Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges. So this will be fantastic because the weather is definitely a lot warmer than it is. And I cannot wait to cool off and drive. But you know what would help out very well? The sponsor of this video, Advanced GG. While I get ready to do this attraction, I love partnering with Advanced GG. I have offered a special discount. Use Coasters 10 for 10% off your purchases, including this flavor, Jolly Pop. Tastes like a blue Jolly Rancher, and it goes from there. Give it a mention, and of course, tag Advanced GG and tell them We The Coasters has sent you there. Once again, thank you Advanced GG for sponsoring We The Coasters, and of course, the official partner for your theme park vlog and content, no matter where you go on the run. Alright, now let's get wet on Popeye and Bluto. Alrighty, Popeye and Bluto. After Effects. I'm drenched. But that was very refreshing. Very, very, very refreshing. Especially in like 90-degree weather. It's great. Wait till peak summer kicks in when it hits like what feels like 100 degrees out there. That'll be even better. But man, I feel very refreshed. On to the next attraction. As we head into Jurassic Park, obviously, one attraction that's not operating is Turn On Flyers again. So that's unfortunate to say the least. And then it looks like there's just a random bit of a wall, I guess you could say, around these areas here. I guess they're doing pavement work in a couple of spots. But unfortunately, because of that, causing a bit of a bottleneck to say the least there. Skull Island Rain of Kong, by the way, is a 60-minute wait. Don't get me wrong, I like Kong, but I would not wait that long for that ride though. So that's interesting. Speaking of Jurassic Park, a couple of things I did mention from the last Universal vlog, but the Ford Explorer that was used in the Jurassic Park movies there, where Rexy is at, back again. You can see, you can get photo spots with it as well. I've always liked the Ford Explorer a lot. I've always loved it. Screams 90s, love the colors and everything. It looks fantastic. So it's good to see that this is back out here and people can get their photo ops here. And speaking of the big Jurassic Park attraction over here, River Adventure, so they've been doing a lot of work. They've been tearing apart the old track that is here to put in new track. That's one of the big things that is going on by. And then the other big thing is the fact that with Jurassic Park River Adventure, you know, it's supposed to be a new control panel that's going on by. So we have not heard if there is any, I guess you could say, updates outside of like what else has been expanded aboard the progress of the attraction that's getting redone over here. But yeah, I could see a little bit of the track's been removed. Not from here though, but at least past the splashdown area. But yeah, they definitely blocked this off so you can't get up there for views, which I can see why. They want to make sure they get their work done as quickly as possible. They are looking into November for a reopening there. So we'll see how that goes from there. And then Jurassic Outfitters is still open, by the way, as River Adventure is closed for the refurb. So if you need to get your Jurassic Park merch from the River Adventure shop, you can go in there. Full link of last video from Universal will explain all the stuff that's there. And just to showcase to confirm, River Adventure is obviously not open. So just to make sure everyone is fully aware, and obviously you cannot ride it. But I love how they have the toilet prop over here where the guy gets eaten there. That's great. And River Adventure, oh, there's an empty train there. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So apparently there's a new dessert that's over here, the strawberry Nutella cookie sundae that's over here. It's $9.49. Warm cookie, Nutella, strawberry sauce, vanilla ice cream, and strawberry crunch topping. Very interesting. I don't know if I'll try it, but maybe down the road. Not right now, though. Well, I guess you could say WeTheCoasters had a bit of an intimate moment. It just broke down. That explains why they're running the test cars out there, but should be reopening soon, though. Not too worried. Well, that didn't take long. Ride just reopened. Right now, though, 2-hour wait. We'll come back later. In case you're wondering, the bridge that goes from Jurassic Park to Harry Potter is still being worked on at the moment. So make sure everyone is fully aware of that. But you also could see Hogwarts Castle all tarped up over here. At least most of it is. Ooh, some gray clouds are kind of forming over here. Interesting, but yeah, that's wild. Flight of the Hippogriff is only a 35-minute wait. Wow, I'm very shocked. And also, I can't really see it through here too well, but apparently, if you look very carefully, here it is, right over here, they are doing some work out here where the bridge is at. So, looks like they're clearing something over there, probably some trees. If there is one problem about the bridge, there it is. It feels a lot lighter, but you can tell they're definitely working on it, and they still got some ways to go. So, at least you can tell by this spot here, you can see that they're doing a lot of work. Wow, what in the world are they doing there? They're digging something there, but interesting to say the least, though. Well, good thing I had my hat off. The wind has picked up a little bit, but just got off a Forbidden Journey not too long ago, and I gotta say, for a single rider line, that came in clutch. I probably waited about 5 or 7 minutes on the single rider line, so that wasn't too bad at all. Very, very good. All right, so now as the sun is now back out, let's continue onward. WeTheCoasters was listed at 2 hours and I hopped in line. It went down to 90 minutes, went up now to 110. I probably had about 45 minutes. So you know what? I'll take it. I'm not upset about that. Got row 4, first ride on this since the Fiesta Texas trip that we had recently. It was great. I loved it. That was a great ride, I'm telling you. It's worth the price of admission alone to do WeTheCoasters, and man, it is so fun. I love it. Man, oh man, it felt great. Now, apparently, I had found out that with Lost Continent, with the Sinbad Stunt Show, the reason why they have not started deconstruction yet is that they have taken off the gas lines for the theater. Because remember, that show used to have pyrotechnics. They had a lot of fire. They had a lot of just sound effects just going off in general. So the fire and electric and all that stuff, they had to shut that off. And apparently, if you actually go up to it, you can actually see them doing so. But apparently, I guess people were going up pretty close to, not to the actual theater, but to the actual like building itself to showcase that. So we'll showcase that in a little bit ourselves. What shot, though. Well, normally the clouds are going to be like that, and if rain is approaching, I already know what we're going to be doing. We may as well go to Universal Studios Florida. And we may as well, since we're going over there, let's see what's going on with the new Fast and Furious roller coaster, Hollywood Drift. Ugh, that name. And see what the progress we got going on from there. So let's get over to Universal Studios Florida. So it looks like more supports are going to be placed around here, but they have been digging with some footers and all their stuff. They got pipes out there for plumbing. And lots of work all around there, as you can see here. This is on the side of the Hard Rock Cafe. If we're heading over to where the actual place where you can see the Berlin Wall over here. And you got to keep walking down, by the way, if you're going to actually want to see the Berlin Wall. Now, you can go up the stairs here to get a better view. So, just letting you guys know. Got some brickwork that's all new right around here. Interesting. As we are walking into Universal Studios, we're getting closer to the end of Mardi Gras. April 4th is the final day, so this is the last time that I'll be getting to see Mardi Gras 2026. And then, of course, the next time the event will go on by will be, well, next year in February. So I have to believe though, man. It felt like it went by that quickly, man. That's scary. I mean, we literally just did Mardi Gras at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, and that was fun. Check it out if you haven't already. And the wait doesn't look too terrible to get in, so we're gonna go to the one with the shortest line, which will be right here. Now, as we're going through Universal Studios, getting in, which, by the way, there's that very little wait to get in. There has been some things talking about with Bourne Stuntacular, and that is the fact because, well, everything is all digital now, and there's been no park maps. It's hard to really gauge on what's going on with people going into the show there. And they've been showcasing out here on the board with the next showtime. So for instance, right now, the next showtime is 4:45 p.m. And here's where Bourne is, by the way. And then on the other side, they have listed all of today's showtimes, and there's a QR code on the Universal app to showcase more information about it, which really does make the question, what's going on over here with Bourne Stuntacular? I really hope it's not anything bad, because I actually do like this show a lot, and it is a very underrated show, but it really does bring some questions. And then this lady right over here is showcasing a show now loading sign, which, yeah, that really does bring a lot of concern, to say the least there. Also just saw they had Scooby-Doo characters out here earlier, and I don't know if I have a feeling it's gonna like rain, but it looks like it is. Speaking of stuff going on with Mardi Gras, the Mardi Gras Tribute Store has been going on by, but eventually will be ending soon. I think it's gonna be ending within the next week or two. So make sure you get your time in to check out the Tribute Store. It actually is a very good Tribute Store this year compared to how it was last year and even 2 years ago. It wasn't really that good. So, honest opinion. But yes, here we are. So let's explore studios more. So just did E.T. just recently there. Thankfully it was not long of a wait, and it went down to 25 minutes. That's neat. So I had the whole front row to myself, which was really cool. Did not expect that at all, but I'll take it. However, the only con, I guess you could say, was someone in one of the cars, probably not my car, but somebody else, basically up having her arms and legs out. So I hadn't been here. That unfortunately was fun, but regardless, still a good ride though. Can't complain. This will probably be the last time I'll get to see the Mardi Gras stuff going on by for people going in for the parade floats and all that. As much as I would like to do it, I have a bad track record with doing a parade float and what happens afterward. And no, it's not because of the parade floats themselves, it's whatever I've eaten there. So I'm not falling for that again. So good luck to everyone else that's doing it tonight though. Next up for today, Simpsons. I'm in the mood to do this ride. I don't know why, I just really am. It's a 35-minute wait as well. So let's hop on. All right, so before I did Simpsons, I actually went over and did MIB, got 2 back-to-back rides on single rider line through there. 440,000 of the 500,000 perspective on the ride. And then the ride on the Simpsons. Great as always. It was great with the people I was with for Simpsons, because the fact that there's people who were never ridden it before, and they're just like, when is it in? When is it in? So it was great. It was awesome. So I know we're technically going backwards, so let's check out, why not, Fast Furious Supercharged. I seen that ride has had a stupid long wait, so let's see what's going on there. So I done goofed. I forgot Fast and Furious Supercharged closes at 6 p.m. 6. Universal, I get it. You're closing the ride down soon. But 6? Come on now. What in the world, man? That's like way too early for that. So I'm bummed out. I totally didn't pay attention at the time and forgot that was a thing. So we're gonna have to close out in style by doing Revenge of the Mummy. By the way, fun fact, Supercharge at one point was a 65-minute wait, which, I mean, when I saw that, I'm thinking, there is zero way that's possible. But sadly, I guess I won't get to see it. But you know what? 65 minutes, that's beautiful to see. You'll love it. So, Revenge of the Mummy. Let's get a ride in. All right, did a ride on Revenge of the Mummy. That wait time definitely was a little bit longer than anticipated, but you know what? I got to do it, and I'm not upset about it. Of course, the wait time dropped to 25 minutes, so that's something to say the least. But the line was moving though, so that is at least a good sign. So I can't be too upset. And real quickly, just want to show you an update with Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Since we're here, looks like a lot more work has definitely been done on this big building over here, which you can see right there. Wow. They are definitely building on for sure in this section of the area. So that's good to see. So lots of work since I've been here last time. That was good though. But that's going to be it for me going to the Universal Parks. And I'm going to head off a little early because I know the parade's going to be here. And it's definitely going to be a bum rush dealing with the parade stuff and leaving. Oh, interesting. They got Greek food over here. Chicken Slovakia and something else is there. Fallon is a 10-minute wait. At one point it was like a 25-minute wait, but 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes too long. You already know the gist of that. Let's get the heck out of here. All the concert stuff you see has been removed there, which obviously that's been done since I want to say about a week or two ago. That's the last time I've seen people. They're gonna be sitting around here just like this for the Mardi Gras parade, catching beads and all that. I swear, my kryptonite is Mardi Gras. Every time I do Mardi Gras for a parade float or anything like that, I get sick. So I have to avoid Mardi Gras now. It seems like someone above must be telling me that. Oh well. Anyways, like I said, we were gonna head out of the park and head out of the resort. And I'm pretty sure I got everything that was included for this entirety of the visit. But yeah, man, it was a pretty good day despite the spring break crowds. Meeting mayhem 35 minutes. Wow. So definitely still there for sure. Well, guys, that's going to do it here from Universal Orlando Resort, where we had to get back to the park for the first time in a couple of weeks. I think, what, 3 weeks, maybe about a month, give or take. And check out more updates on Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, as well as some work going on with the Sorcerer's Castle, the Scrim, and all that. And other things going by. And Lost Continent, last time we'll probably get to see as is before lots of work walls come on up and deconstructing the whole land. I'm sad for the land. It was a great time, but as they say, the future must be coming. So, scary enough. So, thank you guys for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed that video. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Hit that bell notification for any future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials, our Facebook, our X, and our Instagram. Once again, my name is Dylan. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later. Until the next video, no matter where we're at. Feels great to be back in Florida once again. Till then, we'll see you guys later. Peace.